останавливаемся, ходим. Ходим.
Она так иdiot
Пятачок, да?
Islam Makhachev traps Rizvan Magomedov with no way out.
Ты как туда попал, Ризван?
Случайно оказался. Оля, я тебя травмирую сейчас.
Ты туда как попал, скажи, да, Ризван? А? Ризван, ты туда как попал, скажи, да, брат? А?
It's the final week of training for Islam Makhachev, and the intensity has reached its peak. He's grinding through his last tough rounds of wrestling and striking, sharpening every detail as if the fight were happening tomorrow. His focus is unmistakable, no jokes, no distractions, just full commitment. Islam looks locked in, calm yet dangerous, carrying the quiet confidence of someone who knows what's coming and is fully prepared to dominate.
Пацаны все пошли здесь, Ислам приходит 59, он не опаздывает, он ровно 59 здесь будет.
Только свет включили, интернет появился. У нас идет разминка, потом у нас будет отработки, обработки, потом у нас будет спарринги. Настроение нормальное. Завтра уже мало кто будет улыбаться. И вот в моменте передумал.
After seeing Islam push through his final week of training, it's clear he's built differently, focused, calm, and completely ready for whatever comes next.
Or Islam. Islam выиграет 2 и Jack will 2. Как тренер, asking his coach, brother, wait, what are you gonna say? We'll see. Your opinions?
5% от Maddalenas.
O, Islam nuk të vjetë vajtë.
Ta ne, vjetë, dhe la, vjetë sa problem.
Shqitu. Coach says 55% Maddalena, 45 Islam, but I think Islam, we'll see. Both good fighters. Islam moving up, it's interesting to see what's he gonna do. But I think Islam will be more, he gonna use his wrestling more in this fight.
Jack isn't showing any nerves, in fact, he seems genuinely intrigued by the matchup. He fully respects Islam's elite wrestling, but believes his own upgraded grappling will catch people off guard. It's clear he's been investing serious time into that part of his game, especially judging by how strong his defensive skills looked in his last fight. His confidence shows when he hints at having new tools ready, almost like he's saving something special for fight night.
In the way you did, defensive wrestling or grappling, were there any sort of particular aha moments over the last year plus or so for you?
I mean, it's been a big part of what I've been doing, like a lot of grappling. There's a lot of good grapplers in the division. So there's a lot of a lot of hard grappling rounds, trying to get better every day at grappling. But we sort of set a couple of tricks and stuff that we thought would work, and they did come off well. Craig Jones, the team, helped me out a lot. So had a few tricks in the back pocket that we pulled out in the fight that got us back to the feet, or at least kept it on the feet.
When Khabib's name came up, Jack didn't hesitate to show full respect, calling him a true legend, and it was clear he meant every word. But he also emphasized that this fight has nothing to do with Khabib's legacy. It's all about Islam. Jack said he isn't stepping into the cage to fight a reputation or a storyline, he's fighting the man directly in front of him. That attitude shows just how locked in he is, refusing to get distracted by hype, comparisons, or outside narratives.
Magomedov, of course, one of Islam coaches and a legend in this sport, right? He has said that you are the toughest challenge that Islam faces, that not Ilya, not any of these other guys. When you hear that, I mean, would you agree? And why would you agree?
I mean, I guess, yeah, I do agree. I think being the champion of an upper weight class, it is definitely the biggest challenge of his career, you know? Going up, not many people have been able to go in and secure the second belt, so it's a big challenge for him. So I think they obviously aren't taking that lightly, and yeah, Khabib's obviously a legend in the sport. To hear that is
He also understands exactly what he's up against, a finisher who smothers opponents the moment the fight hits the ground. That's why Jack keeps emphasizing movement and timing, insisting that constant activity and never letting Islam settle will be crucial. He's approaching the matchup like a strategic chess game, not just another wild brawl.
Are you able to kind of adjust that and maybe potentially add that to your strategy in this fight versus like your normal, typical way that you tend to fight?
I mean, it's similar. I think, yeah, not stop moving. I think Islam, if he can get on top of you and you give him time to sort of get to better positions, I think he'll just keep getting to better positions until he can get the finish. I think keeping moving, never letting a position really settle is going to be key to the victory.
Even when his coach predicted he could knock Islam out, Jack didn't brush it aside. He nodded like he already believed it. It wasn't arrogance, just a calm, quiet confidence. He trusts his coach, trusts his improvements, and knows that one clean, perfectly timed shot could change the entire fight.
Yeah, 100%. That was what the talk was. If I won, it was Islam, and then pretty much straight away we knew that was the fight that was going to happen.
And of course, he said, I think he's going to knock him out. I mean, when you hear that, how much pressure and how much confidence does that give you? I mean, each one.
Yeah, for sure. I always trust Ben's words. I feel like he never, shies away from the truth. He says what he sees, and yeah. So hearing him say that, I believe I can do it, and that's what I'm gunning for.
When it comes to his coach, Ben Vickers speaks with a calm confidence that says everything. He believes the fight could end quickly or go deep into the championship rounds, and either scenario fits perfectly into their plan. There's no intention to rush, the goal is to stay sharp, disciplined, and capitalize the moment an opening appears. Ben knows Jack carries fight-ending power at any second, but what reassures him even more is Jack's improved cardio, dangerous from the opening bell to the final minute. Their camp has focused heavily on pacing, patience, and controlled pressure rather than relying solely on knockout strength. Vickers avoids giving away specifics, but his tone shows full trust in Jack's timing, composure, and ability to punish even the smallest mistake Islam might make.
Down the line, like third, fourth round, or do you think people might even be shocked to see it happen earlier on?
We know for a fact if Jack clips someone clean on the chin, they can go over. So it could happen in the first minute, it could happen in the 24th minute, it could happen in the 24 minute 59 seconds, it could happen 3 rounds in. Jack likes long fights, you know, he likes to be in there, but obviously we're not getting paid for overtime. So if the opportunity arises, we're happy to take it. But Jack's cardio, as we saw, Bilal's reputedly the best cardio in the UFC, and Jack out cardioed him. Bilal was more tired than Jack towards the end of the fight. So Jack's cardio is exceptional, his power is exceptional, and yeah, I like the fight.
Javier Mendez has hinted that many people still misjudge Islam by labeling him only as a grappler. He explains that Islam's striking is far from ordinary, it's awkward, unpredictable, and extremely effective against opponents who assume they can dominate him on the feet. Mendez, who has coached Islam for more than a decade, says even technically polished strikers find themselves struggling once they feel his timing and pressure. He doesn't reveal tactics or dive into specifics, but his message is unmistakable: Islam's stand-up is a real weapon and ignoring it is a mistake. Mendez emphasizes that Islam is a complete mixed martial artist, and anyone who walks into the cage expecting just a wrestler is setting themselves up for trouble.
Because Islam has more of a traditional style for his stand-up. Do you feel like people are kind of missing some of the X factors that Islam brings with his striking?
If he's saying that, I hope that he goes in believing that, because when he gets in there with Islam, you're going to find out a whole different story, because I'm sorry, they're completely different. And by no means is Islam an easy for anybody to understand. Any MMA fighter that's a striker, that's not going to have an easy time with him. I've been with this kid like going on 11 years of watching him just destroy everybody on the stand-up, guys that are much better stand-up than him, and he still destroys them. So, no, don't go by what you see. When you get in there with that man, it's